The Be Bold show is proudly supported by Mobilia, your everyday solutions. So aesthetic, makeup for a flawless look. Dream Oval, making life simple. And styled by House of Kramer with She by Bina, Kratchy Menswear, Ejapoma, and Mina Evans. Welcome back to the show. If you've missed a lot, well, that's okay, because you can just go onto our website and find out more about what you've missed, read up on articles, see our Twitter feed, and some prizes that we may have had. You may still be able to take part in that, so check online and see what is going on over there.
So definitely get active, keep talking, keep interacting with us about what you think, how you feel. Very important for us also. Now we are going on to our next guest, the Kweku Boateng Academy of the Performing Arts. This is a young gentleman who moved back to Ghana to follow his dream and help young Ghanaians also achieve their dreams. Let's have a look.
Okay, but you have to go back because you are not giving the other people a chance. Okay. All right, good. So if I turn and I see you, you are out. And I don't want to see this. Okay, you have to freeze when you freeze. Okay, ready? And you can't move until I say go. Okay, ready, go. Very good. Palma, you're free. Okay, good. Go. Go.
I'm sitting here today at the Kweku Boateng Academy of Arts, and I am so excited to sit here with Kweku because I don't know if you guys know, but you've been with us since before we were a show.
Yeah.
You were there from the very beginning, the very
That's
first
right.
project we did.
That's right. That is
so
right.
I am very excited to see that you're still here, you're growing, you're getting bigger, and so we just, we wanted to see what's going on with you.
My name is Kweku Boateng Ankoma,
Okay.
but I usually use Kweku Boateng.
Okay.
I changed my name in the UK when I was on Spotlight.
Well, before we get too far into that, just take us back. Let's just begin at the very beginning. Where were you born? How did you grow up? What did you study? Like, just take me through.
Okay, I was born in a place called Wenchi in Brongahapa region. We lived there for a while, then we moved to Cape Coast and lived there till I was 8. We moved to Exeter in Devon, and then I've had a bit of a peripatetic childhood, I have to say.
Why?
I've been moving around, like my dad's a teacher, like a university, so wherever the job would take him, he'd travel. So after Exeter, we moved to Wales, Swansea, and then I moved to London and experienced a whole culture shock. It was amazing. So that's
Melting pot.
exactly. So I had I decided to be an actor. I studied drama in Wales and then started acting in London, where I went to drama school.
Can I just ask you, how did your parents react to you wanting to become an actor? I mean, if you have truly African parents, I can imagine.
No, exactly. No, I think it sounds like pretty much almost everyone has this thing where the African parents are, not that they're not willing to support it fully, but in my case, my mum has always been like, great, just follow your heart, go with what you want to do. My dad's an academic, and when you see something from a certain perspective, it's very hard to be convinced to see it from another perspective unless you've experienced it fully sometimes. And he was of that ilk in terms of, he supported, of course, but like he was sort of like, why don't you get a job that can pay the bills and a steady income. Oh, I got that. I still get that sometimes. Why don't you get something? And I'm like, no, this is what I want to do. The passion is there. No, Simon Pirot, who was my drama teacher in Wales in A-levels, convinced me that I had the skills to be the talent as well to be an actor. So I used to play football after school, after college with the boys, play rugby, I'd miss his drama lessons. One day he just took me outside, he went, Kweku, Kweku, listen, you're a nice guy, but you're beginning to abuse the fact that you're coming to the drama lessons, right? If you want to play football with the boys, fine, right? But that means you're not coming to my drama lessons again. So you either come to my lessons, right? Or you go and play football with the boys. And I was like, okay, this guy is really serious. So I was like, oh, I might as well put the effort in. So I started putting the effort in, and he was like, wow, boy, you're pretty good, you are. And I was like, what? I thought he was just saying it to get me more. He was like, nah, you're really good. You've got some talent there, you have. Then he started telling me where to audition and places to go. So I joined a group called the National Youth Theatre of Great Britain. They have a 3-week acting course in London. It's like out of 4,000 people, I got chosen to be part of like 30 or something group. And the friends there are still like dear friends now. It was, at the age of 15 or 16, I was like, I came back to college, Simon, I want to be an actor. He went, are you serious? I went, yeah. I went, that's it, boy. Yeah, we're going to get you to the drama schools now. And off we went, auditioning at drama schools. I got into most of them, and I was blessed to get into a pretty good drama school called RADA, Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in London.
So we've just spoken a bit about, how you came up, but now we're here. So how did you decide to move back to Ghana?
Okay, so I used to visit almost every Christmas with the family since we moved out when I was 8. And it was great coming back, especially having that dual.
Having the two cultures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I miss that there's always something in your heart when you're born here as well. That's always like wanting to come back home, and so I every time I came back, it's like I was falling in love more with Ghana, and I was like, I knew in my mind, I was like, one day I want to do something here. I want to, I didn't know if I wanted to come back and stay, but I definitely want to do something in Ghana.
One day and we're like, I am moving back to Ghana and I'm going to set up my own academy?
Okay, so I had the opportunity to work with a fantastic, talented human being called Femi Ogun, who runs a company called Identity Drama School. And it's a drama school based in London in East End. And Femi just inspired me so much. And people were talking about going back home, and they're doing this, they're doing that. So while all that was going on in my mind, I kept coming back to Ghana. And I was like, wow, this place is amazing. I want to definitely come back, but I don't know what. And because all this was going on, I started to think, what about drama schools? What's happening here? Is there something that's... And, I researched a bit, and I saw that there weren't enough strong institutions in terms of training, the rudiments of performing and acting and stuff like that. So I decided it would be great to bring something back, what I've learned, bring it back here, train our industry, because that's all I know, that's my skill, that's my talent. So train the people here to be on the same par as international stars.
Now, what have been some of the biggest challenges you faced in coming back and setting up your academy?
There's a lot, but as time goes on, the challenges are going down. But at the start, it was difficult. The biggest challenge, I would say, is getting committed performers, getting performers who are sincere, committed, are truly passionate for the art of acting and not wanting just the fame. Yes, you can have the fame but not just that. That's not that's a catalyst of you loving the art.
And my next question then would be, I feel like the Ghana film industry is booming.
Yes, it is.
And theatre as well. We've been seeing a lot of more theatre going on and a lot more acting. And how then, obviously the level that it's at is completely different from what you were used to.
Yes.
So have you ever felt that perhaps a Ghanaian movie director is not necessarily looking for that kind of acting?
I wouldn't say that they're not necessarily looking for that kind of acting, because I think for the movie director, the better the actor is great, you know, it enhances the film. But I think what they're closed off to is the process of the artist. These are important things and they overlook it. Some directors are in it, they're purely business people.
Yeah.
You know, it's a business venture for them. And don't get me wrong, there, of course you've got to make money, of course, especially if someone's investing in you. But the art, that's you do it because of the art form, because you're telling a story. If it's film, if it's theatre, you're telling a story. You serve the script, and what you see here are people who are usually putting their egos and their own thing first before the story or the script.
Well, let me just take you to your academy right now, because behind me a whole new generation of young kids is having a dance class, and I understand you're telling me you go from dance to singing to acting, so it's an all-rounded academy. What are you hoping to achieve with your academy?
Okay, what we're trying to do, let me just go back to this class.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is that we're trying to groom kids who can not just have the ability to be able to sing, act and dance, but have the ability to also comprehend what's going around them in the world. So this course is called the Academy Junior Actors, okay? And what is for kids between 7 to 17.
Throughout all your challenges that we were also just talking about earlier, what keeps you motivated to keep going? You know?
What keeps me motivated is that belief that I know I can do this. I know that there is an opportunity for the youth in this country especially to have a way to express themselves more.
I think my last question for you today would be, what advice do you have for a lot of young people in Ghana, and obviously those in the diaspora who are also always watching us? What advice do you have for them when it comes to acting and coming back to Ghana and wanting to live your dream?
I'll answer firstly the people coming back. If you're coming back, make that decision. Be bold. You know, make that decision. It's great. I mean, do your homework. Research. Find out where you're coming to. You know, do all the due diligence. But make that decision with a belief, with a certainty all the time to know that you will make it. And don't easily be swayed to go the easy route, because you won't travel far. And if you do travel far, let's say, you will not, whatever you're learning will not improve because you haven't started on the basic training, the grassroots. So really get a good acting teacher, get a good school, and you know, train there. And yeah. Come to the Kweku Boateng Academy of Performing Arts. We'll give you a RADA training, yeah.
Kweku, thank you so much. It's been really interesting catching up with you and finding out how you've been doing everything. For everyone at home, if you want to become an actor, obviously come here. You'll get an all-grounded, you know, full-on acting course. And yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Malike, Quincy, Nisi, Kweku.
Malike, Quincy, Nisi, Kweku. Sarah. What do you think about my acting skills, huh?
Okay, that's not where I was going.
I was doing improv. It was cool, but
It
they were all
wasn't
these
bad.
little kids.
You're not bad, but
Remember my acting skills with KSM.
Whatever.
Everyone knows I got you beat. No, but Kweku Boateng Academy started with us all the way back in when we started Be Bold again at
And
Citizen
he had
Coffee.
just come down, and also he met us, and he did some skits for us.
And he studied, acting abroad. He brought it down. He had a whole team, students, and he's taught them. And now look at how far he is.
Yeah, he's getting kids into commercials, into movies. He's really doing well.
Yes. All right, guys, let's take a break. When we come back, F4 returns with a day in the life. So.